Well, folks, it's here. The big green car has arrived. This is the 1963 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 I purchased off eBay, and the carrier just dropped it off just a little while ago. And like I said, I got a good deal on this car and bought it for pretty cheap. I'll show you why. The story goes this car had an accident. The owner had an accident in it in 1969 and parked it. Never did any repairs to it. So you can see it took a little bit of a hit over here. Popped out the front of the fender and the bumper and part of the hood and down the side here. And what I'm guessing, probably from the looks of it, it looks like that most likely they hit a barrier of some sort, maybe a wall, like a divider wall. Got the door over here and got the quarter panel a little bit. Knocked the trim off of it. But that's most of the damage on the whole car. It's got just a little bit of a ding back here on the back. That kind of thing. But, you know, the seller claimed, he said that, like I said, he said that this car was parked in 1969 and wasn't driven, had 52,000 miles on it. And, you know, any kind of story like that, you have to take that with a grain of salt, and I did. You know, I thought, well, sure. But once this car got here, I quickly realized that's probably the real deal, because I'll show you some things on it. First off, take a look at these tires. See, these are bi-ply tires, and they are, if I can show you brand on them. On this one, this is a Super Tread, and I don't see another brand name on it, but this one up here at the front is another Super Tread made by, if you can see that, Sears Allstate. Turn you around there so you can see that. It's pretty well worn out. But I can tell you with pretty good authority that they don't make Sears Allstate bi-ply tires anymore, and probably haven't in 35 years. So if this car is driven at all since 1969, it wasn't much at all. The other thing I got looking up here was, check this out. This is the original, looks to be 1969 Michigan license plate on it, and it's like brand new. I'm not kidding. There's no rust on it. It looks like it was put on just before the car got piled up. And yeah, that's a pretty good hit right there. But a car this old, it can be fixed. It's just metal. Ain't worried about that at all. It's got the original T3 headlights in it. They rolled out of the factory with. Got a little bit of paint cracking here and there, patina, a little bit of rust, patches of rust, but the hood will probably have to be replaced anyway, so I'm not too concerned with any of that. Check this out over here. '65 and '64. I don't know if that's a inspection. It says something on the back of it. I'll try to get in there and read that. I guess those are inspection stickers for '64 and '65. What was that Johnny Cash song? It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. But It is a Holiday. This is a Dynamic 88 Holiday, and Dynamic 88 was the lowest line version of the 88. There was a Dynamic, there was a 88, and then a Super 88, and it's a Holiday, which means if you have a Holiday sedan or a Holiday coupe, means there's no post here between the windows. And most importantly, no rust around the windows. Got the same bi-sply tires over here. Dog dish hubcaps. Somebody snapped the antenna off. Yeah. I saw something kind of interesting. Let's take a look inside here. On the doors, it's what kind of makes me wish these doors could be saved. Look at this. Sears, date 10/21 of 68, heavy duty spec oil, mileage 51,935. Also, transmission fluid was good, differential was good, oil filter 51932. Just means they changed it at that mileage. Got a couple others over here. Here's one. Let's see here. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah, 824 of 67. Mileage is 43,424. Lubricated at 38,000 some odd miles. Store number 1250. Here's some Sentinel, whatever that is. LeBaron Motor Sales. Parkway 13630, that's their phone number. 33073 Michigan Avenue in Wayne, Michigan. So I don't, get out of here. I don't know if this door will be able to be retained or not. It's pretty bent. But the interior looks good. The seats are not cracked. It has that wonderful old GM aroma. It just looks like a car that just got parked 40 years ago. But it doesn't look like one that was particularly well taken care of, if you know what I mean. It just looks like a normal car somebody used. It has Oldsmobile mats in it, which you would probably never ever be able to find again. That's been in there. I've been under it while he had it on the trailer and looked, and ooh, that's stuck down. Look at that. But the floors look good. It just has some scale under it. Nothing major. Back here. Right there. So I don't think it's been probably in the garage the whole time, but it's been probably the majority, because it just looks too good and too dry. And this is another scarce thing here. This is a replacement windshield for it, because this one's cracked here. Probably somebody, whoever hit that barrier, hit the windshield with their head. Good for them. It's got the original GM keys. Which is your key to greater value. History to the left. On start. Of course, you have your climate control here, off, low, ventilate, heat, defrost. Cool temperature. Your fan control here. Of course, over here you have headlights. Windshield wipers. It's a little loose with your washer in the center. And when you push the washer button, you'll notice it rotates over to turn them on. And current mileage looks to be 52,928 miles. Of course, we got the Oldsmobile transistor radio over here. You got volume here. You have bass, voice, and music. That probably means it rotates around. That's probably just for whatever you're listening to, make it sound the best. Of course, you have tuning. Everything in here is metal except the dash pad. Has a fuel gauge here, generator, oil, hot, cold. What that cold is when the engine's cold, it's got a two-position thermostatic switch there. Where normally it would be just in one position to turn the hot light on, but it's got a cold position on there, and this light, until it warms up to about 160 degrees or so, will light up saying cold. It's for cold engine. Got turn signals here. Listen to that. Horn. Of course, you got your gear shift here. Now, something interesting. This transmission, you look at the quadrant on it, it's part neutral drive, second low, and reverse. So low is all the way down here to the bottom. And you go back to drive, back up there to park. Of course, you got your ashtray. Whoops, so I'm going to zoom out here. It's used. I guess they smoke. Like I said, this looked like just somebody's normal car. It didn't look like any kind of, you know, museum piece. Got visors here. You got a little bit of staining on here. That'll come out. But I'm glad to see, though, that the chrome, as opposed to that 66 Pontiac, the chrome is not all in bad shape, you know, with the little, I call them explosions on it. Basically what it is, where the pot metal starts extruding out through the chrome. Got your brake release here. Just push up. It does work. Of course, you got definitely some dry hinges, huh? I'll lubricate that. Attendant, yes sir, would you please fill it up with ethyl and check under the hood? Thank you. Open this up to get some ventilation. Well, I'll lubricate that right away. I can't stand that. Of course, this radio, AM only. You got your glove box over here. Oh, there's looks like the lens to the mirror. Hi, hello. Glove box is in pretty good shape. You've got over here for detailed information and maintenance recommendation, see owner's protection policy and operating manual. Break-in do not exceed 50 miles per hour for first 100 miles or 65 miles an hour for next 400 miles. Engine oil. Use oil which passes car maker's tests or meets General Motors standard GM 4745M. Fuel, see operating manual. Transmission, check oil level each engine oil change. Do not coast in neutral. Chrome and lacquer finish, keep clean and protect from salt corrosion. Tire pressures here. Got 88, that says S88, that's Super 88, and Starfire with 8x14 tires. And some station wagons, and there's your tire pressures. And a certificate of insurance here. Let's see what this says. Oldsmobile. Oh, those aren't inspection stickers. It's got something on the back of them. Look at this, guys. We'll get where we can get it without the certificate of insurance. Hartford accident, indemnity, Joseph and Mary Tofil, 63 Olds. Policy number, expiration date 2/14 of 70. On this 14th day of the second month, 2/14, Valentine's Day, 1969. Amazing. This is totally original. That's all there is to it. Insurance certificate. It says for Olds. This is probably not their only car. If they had to mark that on it. That's usually what people do when they've got more than one car. Wow. No day night mirror. And you may notice something else. There are no seat belts in this car. That will be one thing that I'll buy and put in here for the aftermarket is seat belts. I'm not driving a car without seat belts. So let's look in the trunk, shall we? Fuel filter door here. Oh, there's a trim. There's another T3 headlight and some more metal plastic stuff. That's good. We got a hinge. I guess that was a door hinge. I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, it was sitting outside for a little bit. I see a piece of a vine there. The trunk pan looks good on it. Everything in here looks good. This is a Safety 800 tire, which is flat mostly. That's another good 14-inch wheel. So what I may do on this, I'll have to put a set of tires on it, modern tires, but what I'm thinking is I'll probably keep the best one of these bi-sply tires, which would be one of the rears. Maybe this one, because this rim, there's nothing wrong with it, it's a little bit rusty, so I might just use this as a, well, no, can't use that one either. Probably gonna be this one over here, because it looks the best. I'll keep this for the spare. I won't even dismount this at all. And just keep this one for a spare. That'd be that. Yeah. Look at that. Here's the jack. I wonder why that's up here. Yeah. I wonder what that's for then, because the tire goes there. Huh. So if you have a 63 Olds and you want to know what the trunk looks like, it's got this kind of a blonde paint, spider paint on it. And here's the lamp right there, and the wire goes to it. See, it's still got its insulation. Here's the jack instructions. Caution: stay clear of and under no circumstances get beneath car wise supported by the jack. Set parking brake and block diagonally opposite wheel before raising car. I don't know what that glinging is. Alright, let's put the keys down. Now this car is going to go directly into dry storage. I'm not going to do anything with it right now because I've been slow enough doing anything with this, and I have to get on with this first. So it's just going to be, this will be stored. I'm not going to let it sit out in the wet weather. See if I can get the hood open here. Oh, that's be good. And boy, that's an old radiator. Boy, it came that close to getting the battery, didn't it? Because the battery's out here. There's the old radiator. Nothing in there. Kind of weather down here, but it's still got its insulation for the most part. Still got the up there. Oh, I see the only ouch here. Yep, a little bit of salt intrusion there, but the rest of it appears to look pretty solid. Just a little surface stress. Wow, look at those molded hoses. Look at that. That's stuff that if this, you wouldn't have a clue in the world how to put that all back together if it wasn't here. Those little spark plug wires. Old alternator. Golly, he said it ran. He said they've had it running. There's that 2-position temperature switch. All this is going to be documented how this goes on here, because there's a ground strap right there. Look at that. Somebody's put that up there. That's not original. This is the, what does that go to? It must be the, no, it's to the washer, I guess. The battery hold down. This is the worst part right here, but this fender has got, it's damaged too, so it's going to have to be replaced. Probably both front fenders, whole clip really. Going to have to be replaced at some point. Yeah. Here's the wiring. Yep, there's a good old single pot master cylinder. Oil checker. This is green. Originally this engine was green. There's something weird here with the transmission leakage. I bet it's, yeah, something's up with that, because this is supposed to be hooked up. This is critical on these. These are a early version of a downshift cable on these old Jetaways. Hypalon. These plug wires say Hypalon on them. I wonder if there's a date on them. Hypalon spark plug cable. Well, you know there's another ground cable. So this one's okay. You know you're using quality when you're using Hypalon. Power steering is full. Hope that's fluid. Yep. Nice and pink. This is a rocket. It's not a skyrocket. This is just a, the car looks like it was undercoated. Got some stuff on it, looks like undercoating right here. Let's see here. Should be just an old standard 2-barrel carburetor. Okay, let me get that loose. I'll set you down here for a second. It's right in there. Yep, there it is. The old crusty 2-barrel carburetor. It's all there. It's even got a little vacuum kick for the idle. Yeah. Check out that old Sears air cleaner, air filter. How about it? Well, she'll need some work, but it'll be a project for down the road, so something fun to work on. Oops. Okay, well, put that back together. Alright, well, it's a little grand tour. It's definitely showing its age from sitting so long, but not that bad. Imagine doing that with that car. I guarantee you it wouldn't be able to be driven after that. Oh, I'll show you also. Here's my replacement bumper that came with it. Lucky to find that. So yeah, guys, here it is, the big green car. Oh yeah, let's look and see what it says on the back of these stickers. Just unlock that. It is unlocked. There we go. Didn't pull hard enough. I'm too used to that little mini car over there, huh? Says, signs for good. A resident of Dearborn has agreed to remove this sticker when he trades or sells his car or moves from Dearborn. This is a 65 Kemp sticker, it says. 1964 Kemp sticker. Issued to Tofil. Upon his sign as a resident of Dearborn and his agreement to remove Orville. Maybe you guys that live up there, any of y'all from Michigan, that area, might know what those are for. Just a residency sticker. I'm not sure what that would be for, but lock that door back up there. Alright guys, here's the big green car. And I guarantee you this one is not going to have the bumpers and the trim and glass and interior ripped out of it at all. It's just going to be something to slowly bring back to life as is. See ya.